The hallway outside the maternity ward smelled of disinfectant and warm cotton, yet he stood there feeling as if the world had finally opened a soft corner just for him. After years of praying for a family, after every sleepless night of holding his wife's hand through cramps, nausea, and silent fears, he was finally about to meet the twins he believed destiny had gifted him. When the nurse placed the two tiny babies in his arms, one sleeping, one wriggling, he felt something bloom inside him that he never knew his heart could hold. He whispered promises to them beneath the white hospital lights, unaware that within minutes his entire understanding of family would be rewritten. A doctor approached him gently, requesting a private conversation. He followed, confusion rising with every step. Inside the small consultation room, the doctor explained that a routine hospital mismatch alert had triggered, and as per procedure, they had checked DNA markers to verify parental records. The words that came next felt like a blade pressed against his chest. The twins were not biologically his. The room spun. His throat tightened. The joy he had carried for 9 months collapsed in seconds. He thought of betrayal, of secrets, of every nightmare a man prays he never faces, until the doctor added a truth he was not prepared for. The babies were his wife's, yes, but the biological father was his younger brother, the same brother he had buried months ago after a tragic accident. Shock froze him, but grief softened it. The doctor revealed that his brother, diagnosed with a terminal medical condition, had begged his wife to help preserve their bloodline through a private, medically supervised surrogacy procedure they had planned to tell him together, but fate stole that chance before they could explain. Now, the only pieces of his brother left in this world lay swaddled in blue and pink blankets, waiting for someone to love them. As he walked back into the ward, he looked at the twins again, at their tiny fists, their soft breaths, the familiar shape of their eyebrows that mirrored his brother's childhood photos, and something inside him shifted. They were not his by DNA, but they were his brother's last heartbeat, his family's last continuation, the final chapter of a man he had loved fiercely all his life. So he lifted the babies into his arms, held them against his chest, and chose, not as a betrayed husband, but as a loyal brother, to raise them as his own. Because sometimes fatherhood is not written by genetics, but by the courage to love even when the truth hurts. And sometimes the real definition of family begins exactly where DNA ends.